We're back. What a win. 4-0 away at Leeds. They said Ellen Rowe was a cauldron and the Arsenal players were going to face the test. They tried making Arteta nervous and he told them there's nothing to worry about. We're going to deliver a professional performance, and that is what we've done. Before we get into today's match reaction, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you know when I drop a video. But let's get into it, man. 4-0 away at Leeds. You've seen a few big teams struggle against Leeds this season, whether it's at their own ground or away. So that's a big result. I think to win 4-0 there is quite a statement. It shows that we can bounce back from setbacks. Of course, a lot of the Arsenal fan base, everyone associated with the club, was a little bit annoyed at the performance and result against Man United last weekend, losing 3-2. It wasn't nice. It wasn't pretty. And Man United played some good football. And as everyone knows, we've been accused of not playing very good football. So it was a little bit of a kick in the teeth, if you will, that, you know, Man United came to the Emirates. Michael Carrick's been there for the best part of a week and he managed to beat us. So that was never going to be easy to take. But this is how you respond. We, of course, played Kairat in the Champions League midweek, but it was a bit of a dead rubber. We were always going to win that game, I believe, and we were already through. We just needed to secure first place, and we made it 8 wins out of 8, and we've done that. But this game, away to Leeds, a tough game. There was a lot of people probably thinking we'd slip up again today. A lot of people have accused us of bottling it already, but I'm glad that we actually scored a good couple goals today, because I think it shows that it wasn't a lucky win. It was a very dominant win. The game, I think, first half, let's start there. We just had them penned in. I felt it was a matter of time before we scored. I felt like we were using set pieces to our advantage, whether that was throw-ins or corners. Every time the ball would break and become a loose ball, an Arsenal player was on it, and we just start again and keep Leeds penned in, and then we get the goal. Madueke chopping once, chopping twice, chops again onto his left foot, whips it in, and there's Zubimendi, another header. I think that might be his third header he scored this season, maybe fourth. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but Zubimendi gets his head on it, great header, and of course he was sort of at fault for the goal that Mbeumo scored last week to equalise, and you could see that goal meant a lot to him. He was probably delighted to sort of get a goal and maybe give one back to the team. It's not his fault that we didn't get the result last week, but he did give the ball away to Mbeumo, so he naturally would have felt a little bit of guilt there. So big up Zubimendi and big up Madueke. Done well. Bukayo Saka got injured in the warm-up. He was originally in the team sheet and he got injured, and in steps Madueke. And he does all that he can do, whips the ball in, gets an assist for Zubimendi. And I thought Madueke had a good game. He's involved in the second goal as well, his corner. And we all know what our corners do. They seem to just bamboozle the opposition. It's like people just don't know what to do once Arsenal get a corner. You almost sense the nervousness in the stadium. And Madueke whips a good ball in. And Darlow seems to just punch it into the net. I haven't really seen that goal back properly. But yeah, he makes a bit of a mess of it and it goes in. It's gone down as a Darlow own goal. Madueke would naturally get an assist for that. So yeah, big up Madueke. He's come off with 2 assists, stepping in for Saka. Never easy. And I've been highly critical of Madueke, and what he done today will go a long way of me shutting up about it, to be honest, because he delivered. It's all any Arsenal fans want, or any football fan wants from their team, is players who deliver. And today Madueke delivers. So big him up. Big up Kai Havertz as well, just before we get into the second half. Havertz got another 60 minutes under his belt, which is good. So big him up. He didn't really have the greatest of games, but just his presence. There's something about Havertz in the team that things just seem to revolve around him. He's always there. He's always, whether it's defensive or going forward, Havertz is always involved, and he's just a presence. He's tall, he's 6'5", but he has a technical presence as well. He's very good at linking the midfield and the attack, so it's good to see Havertz back. But let's get on to my boy Victor Gyökeres. Now, Gyökeres is getting killed online. He's getting a lot of criticism because of a chance he missed. So let's get to that first, because this did come before he scored. He gets played in. It's a great ball. I can't remember who plays him in, but he's one-on-one. He should get a shot away, and he takes too long, and I think it's Joe Rodon just gets in and blocks the shot. And he did take too long to get the shot away, and that's what Victor Gyökeres needs to improve on his understanding that you don't get a lot of time in the Premier League. Everything's fast, everything's quick. You've got to be the first to it in a lot of moments in the game. So, excuse me. So, for Gyökeres to miss that chance, but to then go on and score is enough for me. Because if you make a mistake, just go and make up for it. And that's what he does. The third goal, shouts at Martinelli, who didn't start. I actually wouldn't have minded seeing Martinelli start, or Eze. Will come on to Eze in a moment. But Martinelli comes off the bench with Odegaard, and he makes an impact, runs down the wing, chops back, whips the ball in, and Gyökeres' first time shot scores. Does really well to sort of manhandle the defender, get in front of him, and he scores one touch goal. And that's what you can ask. Gyökeres scoring from open play. A lot of people saying he's a penalty merchant, but listen, I've got a lot of faith in Victor Gyökeres. He gets a goal today. It's another one on the tally. I think that might be 11 goals and assists this season for Gyökeres, maybe 10. And it's decent. It's not great. It's not, it's not world-breaking stuff, but it's good. And that's all I can ask for from Victor Gyökeres in his first season. Then we get a fourth. And this was a really nice goal. Gabriel Jesus, he was a little bit unfairly criticised against Man United. He did start that game. And to be honest, I don't think Gabriel Jesus was great against Man United, but he is coming back from injury. You can't expect him to be fully fit straight away, match sharp. And he's been decent since he's come back. And I think he can be a little bit of a valuable squad member in the running as we hunt down big trophies, because he's quality. He's a quality player. He showed it with this goal. Gets the ball in the box, drags it back, sort of really just dummies the defender, feints, and then whips it into the far corner. Great finish, great goal. The sort of play that I think a lot of Arsenal fans know Jesus is capable of, but he doesn't always deliver it. He can be inconsistent, especially in front of goal. So it's nice to see him get on the scoreboard. But as I say, it's just another win. You have to tick it off, move on to the next one. So we are back 7 points clear at the top of the table. Man City and Aston Villa play tomorrow. So yeah, it waits to be seen what happens in their games. I'm just looking now to see who they play. So Man City have Tottenham away, and Aston Villa have Brentford at home. Tough games for both of them. In terms of Arsenal, that huge second leg midweek with Chelsea. Big game. Just out of pride. Just win. Get to the final. Win that as well. We just need to just keep winning. And I'm not on about the dog. Big up win the dog in that. But now we just need to start winning. Win games. Get comfortable with that winning feeling. You need to be annoyed when you don't pick up a win. And I think that will take us a long way this season. And then after Chelsea, Sunderland in the league at home. Listen, another game we have to win. Have to beat Sunderland at home. And then you sort of forget the Man United result. That's when people stop talking about it. It's a blip. You're going to lose games on the way to winning the league. Not many teams, only Arsenal, can go unbeaten in a whole season. It happens. You're going to lose games. And hopefully the boys win enough games to bring the league title to the Emirates, because I think we deserve it. We deserve a league title after all the years of pain of finishing second. I can't take another season finishing second. So, boys, you know what you need to do. Go out there, rest of the season, and just, do the job, man. I believe in you, boys. It's a big up Arsenal, big result, 4-0. So some decent games for the rest of the day today. Chelsea are about to play West Ham at home, and then we got Liverpool, Newcastle later. I'm sure that'll be a big game. So I'm going to go enjoy the football. Please go and check out my new podcast with a few of my boys, Mo, Huss, and Ibs. It is called Gooner Club. We release an episode or two every week, just depending on how many games you play. So go search that. Spotify, YouTube, Gooner Club. You'll find us. But that's it from me. Leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications so you know when I drop a video. And I'll see you then. Peace.